teach yourself to do enough things to create enough momentum on your own that will become big enough for other people to want to help you. Amsterdam in the back. Clap it up, man. Did you bring some of that good or what, huh? Yeah. It's like, that's probably the first thing everyone says to him. Where you coming from? Austria, man, clap it up. You been out here? Filipino? My G. My G.
Something I'm a little bit struggling with is...
I don't think there's a rule. There's no rules. You just have to figure out what could work for you and be as creative as possible.
Yeah.
It's like meeting a girl. It's like, what do I say? It's like, I don't know.
Just say something.
Yeah, say something. Yeah, it's just do it in your own way. I think the best approach is to do the thing that you're scared of doing. Just do it. You know what I mean? How many subscribers are at now?
One channel has 100K and the other one has 180 or something.
Trying to be Gary Vee, bro. Fucked up, bro. I like your shit. Yeah, I like.
What do you think I should post? That's one thing that I always...
Pictures of yourself,
Yeah.
pictures of you in the studio, snippets of new songs.
I always feel like showing music a lot.
The way I look at Instagram and just social media branding in general is you want to give people a reason to want to follow your story.
Yeah.
So you're really just telling your story. Like, do you play keys?
Yeah, I do. I play keys.
It's like do a 1 minute snippet of you could do it on your iPhone, just you on the piano, playing a riff and like singing freestyle.
Because I see like a slow growth, like there is a growth, but it's very like,
It's
not like that. You know what I mean? It's very inside. So
you want to tell the story and get people prepared for the music you're releasing. You know, and tell a story that's relevant to whatever that song is. You know, give them a payoff. You just got to keep going, and the fans will just expand and grow. Indie's great. I mean, you don't need a label. Labels are signing artists that already have a following. Def Jam hears about you somehow on SoundCloud, or they see your video on YouTube. Oh, this kid has 25,000 views, and it's a month old. That's pretty good. Let me look at their Instagram. Okay, this person has 5,000 followers. How many comments do you usually get per post? Let's say 5,000 followers, 1,000 likes, 30, 40, 50 comments. Those are amazing numbers. So they're looking for artists that are deeply engaged with their fans. That's why Instagram is so important, because that's the first place they look.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. In terms of like the overproducing thing, a cool little trick you can try, and I remember doing this when I first started, was creating beats around acapellas. So download an acapella, you know, like a Kendrick Lamar acapella for like, you know, any song really, and then just like create a beat around it. And then you'll really find out the types of frequencies that vocals sort of live in, and then you'll realize that, okay, you know, you'll get a better idea of how to build around the vocal. And then when you strip the vocal away after you make that beat, it'll sound empty. It's sort of like shifting your mentality when you're making music kind of in that way.
It's audio. You lose that flexibility, don't like
Or do you try and eliminate that because that can create problems?
So I commit really early, just in terms of music. I commit early. The reason why I print to audio is because I decide that that's like my final sort of like canvas that I want to commit to. But I like audio because I get to manipulate audio more than MIDI. So like if I have a MIDI track, I can't really manipulate it as much as I want to if I have elastic audio, especially in Pro Tools. I like playing with bending audio, copy pasting and all that stuff. But there's really nothing wrong with MIDI, it's just all, it's preference.
Wrote a pattern, you know, like made a loop with like VST instruments, with sampled instruments, and then I like exported that in WAV file and then resampled, and that first part you heard and resampled again, you know, pitch it down, so I made it cool.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. The thing I would say is just like, you know, the overall volume's a little low.
Yeah,
What do you have on your master?
And some sort of maximizer, you know, that's it. Like,
yeah, it still sounds a little low. There's this plugin I really love called T-Racks, T-RACKS, with really great presets. Maybe check that out. That was great. That was a great track.
Right.
I like the second part with the kick drums and the 808s. Yeah. You know, I think the world is open right now. Like the world is your oyster. I think it's interesting that you want to release instrumentals to brand yourself. I think that's a great idea. I do think that one per month is not enough. Try to make that one per week or one every 2 weeks. So sign up for TuneCore or DistroKid. What do you guys use out here? DistroKid. DistroKid, right? So yeah, sign up for DistroKid. Make sure you put it on all platforms.
You know, if you had to pick like a few things to focus on, let's say you're, you know, kind of in that situation of like.
Well, if I had to choose, then I prefer not to. Like I prefer to do everything. I can't choose because I don't want to live in that world. My go-to is always going to be go, do it all. Guys, I have a podcast. I put kits out. I have sample packs. I get major placements. I do Pascal offs 3 times a month in different countries now. I believe in that you can do everything and anything you want.